guys, DiplexHeated again. Welcome to the third and possibly final preview video here of this mod. This time we're taking a look at the minor nations. That is right. Minor wouldn't generally apply to, say, Britain, France, etc. But in this very game, they're not focused on. So I thought we'd just take a quick look at what we've got here. United Province, Spain. It's interesting. Of course, the Mexican Empire, that has various infantry at its disposal. I think we'll take a look at the Mexicans mainly here. Say we could put them up in a battle against the United States of Colombia, or the... there's two different things. There's the Mexican Empire and Mexican Republic. Both look interesting. These guys have more units, so I will resort to using the Empire this time around. Say I can put them up against the British. Why not? We'll play the Mexicans. We'll see what that looks like. General staff for both of these units will give the British a 12-pounder Armstrong. Never seen that one before. And we'll give these guys a 12-pounder Napoleon. 1550. These guys are 825-38, so they're weaker. 458. These guys are 457. So they're weaker. Could compensate with a small 12-pounder howitzer as well. Cavalry-wise, we've got a weaker section, so we'll see. We've got the Imperial Cavalry, we've got Lancers, and the British have Canadian Hussars, which are the Lancers, and then they got the British Cavalry. So they'll have another cavalry unit, we'll have another artillery unit. Regular infantry looks very interesting for those. We'll go with some, just for looks, we'll go with some of the militia. We'll take a look at the Canadian garrison and the British-Canadian militia. Then, of course, some light infantry regulars to go with that as well. For the Mexicans, we'll take a look at the, we'll go with one of these at least. And then we've got the anti-guerrillas. Imperial infantry for those. And we'll have a look at one of these extra units on the side. To make it a bit more even, we'll add some more British regulars to the field there. So yeah, let's check this out. See what happens. See some extra units here. It's always interesting. Taking a look at the British and Mexicans. So all these factions that you saw there in the custom battle area are all available in the campaign. I don't think you can play as them all. I mean, you can really only play as the Confederate and the Union, but they will be there. They will act on their own, and they will have unique units. So that's good to know. Not sitting there with some old Empire Total War units. Campaign-wise, I'm not going to do a preview of that because it's kind of far from done at the moment. But
always keep some forces in.
Union campaign coming up pretty soon, and that'll be enough of a preview for you. So to begin with, let's put the general staff back here. Take a look at them. They look badass. What else? We got the 12-pounder howitzer here. Looks interesting. We got a 12-pounder Napoleon here as well. They look very interesting too. I'm going to put my cavalry on the right flank. They're going to be in a mass charge. Wow, they look awesome. And then we've got, in the center here, we've got the garrison militia. They're actually going to be kept as a reserve back here. And then we've got the anti-guerrillas. These are like imperialists who fight against the guerrillas as well, in like a guerrilla styled. I don't know. We'll put them ahead of the howitzers up here. Right, so the foreign section will be on our left flank. Not entirely sure why we have Austrian units and all that. Maybe that's still in work. But at least they fly the Mexican banner. So yeah, French Legion and French infantry. This is the French Legion, you can tell because of the white kepi. And this is the French regulars, looking very nice. They'll fight together, side by side. Then we have the Spanish regulars. They've lended to us Mexicans here. And we got the Imperial Austrian Legion here. Possibly Austrian colonials or something like that. No idea. And of course in the center we got the main body Imperial Infantry.
The withdraw button in the bottom right of the screen orders selected units to retreat from the field in an orderly manner. Withdraw if you want to save a unit to fight another day. To cancel the order, simply give the withdrawing unit another order, or click on the withdraw button again.
Artillery's opening up. So the sounds still apply to these guys, but why the hell not? Let's take a look at the British. Here are the regulars. They look very cool. British regulars do look very fancy. Canadian militia. Very nice. Look at the Canadian garrison here. Oh, look at them! And of course the light infantry. British cavalry. They actually look fantastic. Canadian hussars. Everything looks great. Okay, looks like we're gonna have an engagement. I'm gonna send one of my Imperial cavalry onto the British cavalry. I think we'll have the upper hand there. Imperial cavalry cannot be too shabby.
It is important to preserve the devastating impact a cavalry
Both are
unit
shattered.
can have. When
That's
going
a
into combat with
very
cavalry,
heavy volley.
always charge.
And here we're gonna charge into the British. Good first volley there. These guys aren't gonna fire much at us, the cavalry itself. These guys gonna pull back, as I suspected. And we're gonna see the British infantry shut down here.
If your line infantry are about to be charged by cavalry,
Okay.
make sure they are stationary.
Both
and
broke.
preferably in a square. That way they can brace themselves against the impact and will take fewer losses.
Good gunning here. Some very good gunning here from the Imperial regulars. Eventually, very nice. Mexican Empire here makes their stance. They're fighting in the Western frontier in California. I don't know. Against the British who came down from Canada on the west side. Forward! I'm gonna send out the Imperial militia. They're gonna be news. Feels like the overall we're doing worse for some reason. The anti-guerrillas are doing good. These guys are doing okay. Now they're doing pretty shabby. I believe the British have just overall better stats than we do. We use the Brown Bess, Darius Weapons, Lorentz rifle. So we're using Austrian weaponry, I believe. Belgian Liege, Lorentz rifle. These guys are still work in progress, I think. Good here. The Lorentz rifle is a lot better than the Brown Bess, of course. It's a no-brainer. Being charged as well by the cavalry.
Enemy cavalry are charging towards your flank. Turn quickly to meet them.
Chase up the Canadian garrison. And we're giving the British regulars a bit of a fight here as well. Yeah, they broke. Both units broke. Casual. How unsurprised I am. We're gonna try and bayonet break them. Send the French and Spanish in. If it sent anyone into the bayonet charge, it would be the Legion. Spanish meet up with them. They broke as well.
There is often an advantage.
I believe the British and French main factions, they outperform. Like I mean, I'd suspect that. Not very unrealistic at all. I mean, that's generally what you'd expect. That they outperform the minor nations, like Colombia and those guys. And I don't know if they technically stand a chance. We hardly stand a chance. Gonna have to almost make a noob square here. Getting absolutely owned back here. Howitzers are doing everything they can. I'm gonna do some redo targeting here. I'm gonna write the general out to actually fight with his men. Morally, morale-wise, or whatever you can call it, seems like we're weaker. British probably have better equipment. Let's see if we can cut a few forces down here. Not even lining up, you see? Tired. What absolute tired, guys. Get down, let them fire above your heads. Completely surrounded here. Tough luck, guys. Let's try and use the... Oh shit. That was nice. Cut down a good deal. Very good deal. General staff is broken. They're strong.
The flashing unit banner means the morale of their troops is wavering. Before long, they'll break from combat and rout from the field.
The anti-guerrillas
Take this opportunity to
effective.
charge their ranks with cavalry or infantry with bayonets fixed. The battle is over when all troops in an army are routed or killed.
Watch me turn the tide. It's happened before. Shouldn't leave it at that. Now, we need to utilize... Oh. Yeah, our irregulars are a bit better than their regulars, it seems. Perhaps being irregular here in Mexico is just more of a regular thing. Haha. Bad joke. Okay, let's see what the artillery is up to close range here. Classic shrapnel shot. Always good. Gonna even use canister, probably even more effective. They broke as I suspected. That was good, but they explode in the air like that. It's interesting. Might not always be what you're out for, though. Not in the market for things that explode in the air. So the British are just gonna really mainly force their way in here. I think they're gonna charge. Here come the British. They're gonna
sound the charge.
Yep. They're gonna keep charging. Cavalry! Gonna make a really tight formation. That should be efficient enough against the cavalry. I don't think we'll get many shots off now. But artillery really has been that showstopper. Now they're just firing above the enemy. Yeah. Yep. The Mexican Imperial Army broke. Good deeds, close defeat though. I mean, very even, pretty even here. They just killed a lot more. Statistically though, the anti-guerrillas killed the most. Good unit. Napoleon 1200 did pretty good. The Hauser did way worse this time around. But yeah, so overall, pretty good stuff. Imperial Austrian Legion did absolutely horribly. French did pretty good. Spanish did good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this third preview video. We've been taking a look at the smaller nations. I think that's about enough for now. Pretty much covered most of the new features in this game. And I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.